The season begins again, but not in the way many expected. Taking the trucks to Bristol is always going to be a wild time, but taking them to Bristol with a huge load of dirt thrown on top is a whole nother ballgame. Time to put on your mud boots as we get ready to watch round one of the PRL NASCAR Truck Series, and you'll see it all live here on the Global SimRacing channel. Hi, I'm Joe Peak, and with me in the booth is Chris Phoebe. Behind the scenes is our director, Sean Crackers Ambrose, and he's using cameras provided by Dougie Beard. With Bristol's dirt version being so new to everyone, we figured we'd help out with our handy track guide.
Welcome to Bristol Motor Speedway, and no, your eyes do not deceive you, because for only the second time since its construction, dirt will now grace the high banks of the last great Coliseum. Now a mainstay on the NASCAR schedule, this steeply banked half-mile was originally constructed in 1960 and quickly gained a reputation as a hotspot for both close battles and on-track conflict. Boasting a seating capacity of 162,000, Bristol is the third largest sporting venue in America and has played host to a multitude of non-racing events over the years, including both professional and collegiate football. The track first held dirt racing back in 2000 with the World of Outlaws and National Late Model Series taking to the track twice before the racing surface was permanently relegated back to concrete. But that changed in 2020 when, along with a raft of other schedule changes, NASCAR announced that America's premier stock car series would return to its roots and set the Generation 6 race car loose on the dirt of Bristol Motor Speedway. Nearly 23,000 cubic yards of dirt, red clay, and sawdust are needed to transform the circuit into the high-speed dirt track you see today. The process reduces the banking to roughly 19 degrees in the corners, but rest assured, those 19 degrees are more than enough to provide the type of action, conflict, and excitement we've come to expect from the world's fastest half-mile.
Well, Chris, our fans know what to expect when you take the trucks to Bristol, but when we add dirt into the equation, how do you think it's going to drive tonight?
Well, I've been told from some research I've taken up on this track since they've laid the dirt down. It's a pretty interesting dirt track compared to some of the others you find on the iRacing surface. The surface of the track is actually a little more tacky than what you would expect, so expect the drivers to not do too much sliding around, but definitely going to see the tail ends get happy on these trucks. And of course, watch out for that middle groove there. Looks like that's the one that kind of creates the cushion first. So it'll be right there, nice in the middle of where you're trying to go through the corners. So towards the end of the race, probably guys going high and low, but not too many people will be riding around in the middle, which could compromise some passing opportunities. So track position is going to be pretty important here today.
So definitely a point to keep in mind, but we also want you to keep in mind that today's race is brought to you by SimMSA. Simulation Motorsports Affinity provides many consulting services, from completely customizing simulators to managing teams, individual drivers, and complete events. They're working hard to bring everyone together at one place to support and promote sim racing internationally. Find out how you can bridge the gap between virtual and real motorsports at SimMSA.net.
The PRL NASCAR Truck Series is also brought to you by NinjaTrader. Ready to compete against the financial markets? Supporting over 60,000 users across the globe, NinjaTrader provides award-winning trading software and brokerage services. NinjaTrader is always free to use for advanced charting, backtesting, and trade simulation. Visit NinjaTrader.com to get started with a risk-free trading simulator and start tracking your performance.
Today's broadcast is also proudly sponsored by ButtKicker. ButtKicker products add an incredible immersion and realism to any game. Feel every nuance and truly put yourself in the driver's seat. Check them out at thebuttkicker.com.